Greetings, my fellow gamers. It is I, Wraith King, and today we are talking about Ballista. My apologies, my fellow gamers, if I seem a little bit out of it. I'm very tired. I actually been up all night, believe it or not. But I guess that's all right. I'm doing all right. Don't worry. I'm gonna get some sleep after this. But you know what will live me up? This review, because Ballista has recently been added to the global version of Seven Nights, and I am so happy and so pleased to see her here. Ballista is what made me the king of Arena. She is the one that started my conquest to be the king of the arena. Before there was Ballista, I was the guy that was mopping up after the arena. I was the guy mopping up all the guts. I was the guy mopping up the leftovers after the warriors were finished battling in the arena. That was me. That was me. Yeah. I was terrible. I was no warrior. But when Ballista was here, it changed everything. Everyone feared the Wraith King. He started from Wraith, and he became the Wraith King. And I am very pleased, my fellow gamers, to be the first to show you Ballista.
This is the meaning of true power.
So happy to see Ballista. Finally, she's here. And the best part is she actually has been buffed. She has not been nerfed. And that is great. I am so pleased to hear that she's been buffed. I have heard some arguments about her active ability, but you know, we'll take a look at that afterwards. But anyways, Grim Reaper's Heir becomes immune to all damage 5 times. This effect also applies to ignoring armor and piercing attacks. Additionally, on every third attack, inflicts 2,000 fixed piercing damage to all enemies. Now here's her buff. In PvP mode, I don't really like it, as most of you already know how I feel about this. Provides a chance to evade all attacks. Cannot evade if hit with an incapacitating debuff. That's not exactly a buff. It just seems like they should have just added that naturally to her. That should have been simply a part of her passive unique. That doesn't even need to be in arena only right there, but I guess that's just them saying, oh, she's an arena character. You're supposed to use her in arena, everybody. That's where she's good at. Well, yeah, she's good in arena, but she's good in other places too. But be that as it may, I'm still really happy. I really am happy to see her. Even with this little thing that they should have just added as a simple buff. It's still okay. I still like her. And honestly, I hope that they, whenever they add awakening characters, that they just do this. They don't change their passive uniques. They don't change their skills. They just give them a buff that makes them good in a certain place. I don't mind that. But when you mess with their abilities and tear them apart and to where they're not even good anymore, then give them a weird buff that makes them unique in only one place, that's when I get a little angry, my fellow gamers. But, you know, they didn't do that with Ballista, and I'm really pleased. I really am pleased to know that they haven't messed up Ballista. I'm really happy about that. But okay, now here's where the argument was. Shadow of Death. Inflict 140% physical damage to 3 enemies. Additionally, inflict an additional 140% physical damage at a high chance. Decreases the enemy's recovery rate by 60% for 2 turns. Now, this is kind of a buff in my opinion, because she didn't have the decreased recovery rate thing. She didn't have that before. But I do believe it did more damage though. But the chance to inflict an additional 140% physical damage just makes it have a high chance of being the same as it was before as far as damage is concerned. So I'm not exactly worried about that. Now, let me introduce you, my fellow gamers. This awakening skill right here was the first skill to ever tick me off in arena. This is where the AI ticked me off the most. This is the first time the Wraith King has ever gotten angry at Seven Nights. This is where Wow, you have no idea, my fellow gamers. Every other skill bothered me, but this is what bothered me the most. This is what really messed me up. I'm sorry, I'm getting flashbacks. But anyways, now let me tell you what it does first, then I'll get into the story. Hades' Allure becomes immune to all damage 5 times and becomes immune to debuffs for 3 turns. This effect cannot be removed by a buff removal effect. Isn't that awesome? I mean, it's passive, so it's not as flashy as everyone else's awakening skill. But what makes it awesome is just, it's so deadly. She just becomes invincible. That's what that is. She's just straight up invincible for 5 turns. For 5 hits, rather. That is insane right there, my fellow gamers. What makes it annoying? As, well, you know, most of the time you would probably want to build speed attack up with her because you want to get that 3rd attack up on as often as you possibly can. Excuse me, and my words are really jumbled up today because I am incredibly tired, my fellow gamers. I'm sorry about that, but you want to get that 3rd attack off as soon as you possibly can. So it's a good idea to build attack speed. So you're going to build Awakening Gauge really, really quick. And we all know the AI loves to use passive abilities first, right? So once her Awakening Gauge is full, the AI will use this right away. It will ignore every other Awakening skill. Say I don't know, Evan's Awakening skill is ready. It's not going to use it. It's going to use this one. And say her Void Shield isn't even scratched. It's not even scratched. It still has 5 times left on it. And say you have a Spike on your team, or something like that. And you're already immune to debuffs for 3 turns. And the AI uses this. You know what that does? Nothing. Completely nothing. It does absolutely nothing. It's a complete waste of a turn when the AI uses this skill. Complete waste. It makes no sense at all. When the AI uses this skill, it's completely pointless. Well, it's not pointless in late game at all. It's not pointless at all. When say her Void Shield is gone, and say your team buff that makes your resistance to debuffs is gone as well. That is when this Awakening skill will be deadly. But since her Awakening Gauge fills so quickly, the AI will use this right away. Meaning it just skips your turn. That's what this is. So that is what makes this annoying. That's what makes this Awakening skill super annoying. Because it's nothing. It's literally nothing. Since her Awakening skill gauge fills up really quick, the AI is going to use it fast. So it's nothing. So this skill right here is pointless. It's absolutely pointless. Now, I can understand if she gets silenced or something like that, and you don't have any anyone to protect you from silence on your team, then once the silence wears off, and that should be about the same time when her Void Shield wears off, and then she uses this Awakening skill, then I can understand that. But that's a rare occasion, a very rare occasion, and as I said, that's if she gets silenced, and that means the AI can't use the ability. So, yeah, this is a pretty bad Awakening skill in Arena. It's really, really bad. It's best for the mind of the player to use that kind of Awakening skill because the AI is an idiot. It doesn't know what it's doing. It seems to have some form of intelligence, though. It definitely does. But anyways, I'm not going to go on to a long conversation about how stupid the AI is because we know that's just going to go on for ages. But anyways, let's take a look at the animation. Nice, nice.
Death awaits.
You have to excuse me, my fellow gamers, if I'm checking the top of the screen like that every once in a while. It's because my phone has the ridiculous habit of telling me at the last minute when my storage is full. And when my storage is full and I'm recording, the video gets corrupt and I have to start all over again. So sorry if I'm constantly checking the top to make sure the notification hasn't appeared yet. But anyways, let's take a look.
Bravo, indeed.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that awakening skill. It's a shame the AI doesn't know how to use it. But anyways, let me give you some recommendations for her as far as weapons are concerned. Speed attack, yeah, that's something you're going to want to get, but make sure it's double speed attack for her. But as for her defensive items, counter rate, probably a bad idea, because again, the AI is going to use that awakening skill fast, meaning her void shield is going to go away fast, so you're going to want to keep her alive as long as you possibly can. So getting her double max HP is an excellent idea. Most fighters I would recommend that, but her I strongly recommend that. Some fighters I would recommend counter rate or something like that, like what they have up for her right here. But since the AI is an idiot, definitely max HP. Definitely max HP. Double that up too. And as for ring, critical damage increase, no. Definitely not. What you want to get for her is the Ring of Death. When you have double attack speed, you're going to be a very, very fast character. You're going to be a very, very fast hero with double attack speed. So, say she attacks the same person twice in the same turn. She has a chance of just killing them, like straight up killing somebody the first turn. So, definitely give her the Ring of Death because it makes her speed really, really worthwhile other than just working with her passive. So definitely get her the Ring of Death. Now as for her gems, everything else looks perfect here. The damage increase and counter rate increase, great. Everything except critical increase. Critical damage increase. What you want to put there is something that can help her survive. Again, another subject on the AI stupidity. Her void shield's going to go away fast because, again, the AI is going to use the awakening skill fast. So what you're going to want to do is keep her alive as long as you possibly can. So give her lifesteal, my fellow gamers. Since she's an offensive hero and since she's fast, she will be doing a lot of damage. And that means she will recover a lot of HP quickly. So giving her lifesteal is definitely something you want to do. Critical damage increase is something, no. Just no. Don't do that. Definitely lifesteal on that crystal. But anyways, that's my overall review on her. I really am very, very, very incredibly pleased to see her finally here. She is the one that made me king of the arena. I am so pleased to see that she is here. So happy. So happy. Sorry about that little flash up in the top of the screen. I'm just double checking again. But anyways, that's all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. Remember to leave a like, comment, and please do subscribe because I love reviewing all the Seven Knights heroes, and I love reviewing Vainglory heroes if you're playing. I hope you're playing Vainglory because I really do love that game. But anyways, that's all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And sometimes Seven Knights doesn't always update their game, so sometimes it's a little quiet for them. So I like to keep you guys entertained as much as I possibly can. So I like to play other random games on this channel. Like, literally, I play everything on this channel. This is not just a channel based off of one game. It's seriously a gaming channel. I love playing random games. I love playing silly games. I love making people laugh. So keep your eyes out for random funny videos that I like to upload here on this channel. But anyways, that's all the time I got left for this review, my fellow gamers. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Please do take it easy for me, alright? Bye.